Hi, everyone, and welcome to Earth Hearts interview series. And today we have with us Salma Arastu, a very renowned artist from Bay Area and our long-term friend of Heidi and Think Round. How are you, Salma, today?
Fine, thank you. Thank you
Oh,
for inviting. I mean, it's always a pleasure to talk to you.
yes, it's always a pleasure to talk to you about you and your work and your thought process behind it. So I have a short bio of you with me, which I would like to share with our viewers today.
Mm-hmm.
Salma Arastu, as a woman artist and mother, she works to create harmony by expressing the universality of humanity through paintings, sculpture, and poetry. After graduating in fine arts from India, she lived and worked in Iran and Kuwait before landing at Pennsylvania, USA in 1987. She was invited to Germany twice as a resident artist in 2000. As a virtual artist, she has had 50 plus solo shows nationally and internationally and won East Bay Community's Fund for Artists in 2012, 2014, and 2020. She has public art pieces on display in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and San Diego, California. She has won many awards and has written and published 6 books on her art and poetry. Well, right here, Salma, it looks great that in the span of your entire career, you have done great work, and it's a versatile work. You have worked, you have won many awards, and you have written books as well. So, how do you feel?
I'm just grateful because all these are blessings from above. I believe that.
Mhm.
I mean, I just feel that I just do whatever I do is coming from my heart through my hand on the canvas. Um, so it's always a surprise and pleasant surprise for me when I see my work finished because I don't plan it before, but it just flows through me. And I don't know, but I really walk on the bay every morning, especially after moving to Emeryville. And I think those walks have given me so much inspiration and they have connected me with so much with nature that I feel so fulfilled and inspired when I come back to my studio. And I don't plan anything, as I said, but immediately I put paper on the wall or the canvas on the wall or start work on my table. Simply, it flows out, and I can go on. That's what I pray for. What happens to this work, I don't know, but I'll continue working. I mean, whatever recognition I have received is again a blessing. Like, I'm so happy that people get they connect with my work. So that is something really very nice feeling. So my heart is full of gratitude. That's all I can say.
Well, that rightly said that as you said that you go on your walks and you connect with the nature and then you get the inspiration out of it and then you just pour your inspiration out on paper. I
Yeah.
mean, that's right there is aspect of a great artist because as you said that it comes right from your heart and that's what I see in your paintings because we have done exhibitions together before and this your new exhibit which is there in our studio, it's for our viewers. Our studio is at Fillmore Street, I think Crown Studios, and Salma Arastu, her artworks are right now up for viewing for the exhibit We Are Woven Like a Tapestry. So go ahead, make your appointment, and go see those beautiful artworks which are there right now.
Okay.
So, Salma, let's just talk about the current exhibit which we have at Think Round Studios. So, what inspiration you had for this particular exhibit, or is like you have chosen the artworks which go great, as far as the tapestry is concerned, or was there you do deeper meaning behind making all those artworks?
Well, frankly speaking, when I was paired with Rachel Libman about the show,
Mhm.
and I know Rachel very well, and she does tapestries, and she uses different materials to create tapestries. And I have always liked her work, and recently, since 3 years, since I was doing this large mushroom series, mycelium series, which you see one of them behind me. Um, I just thought that I'll put them on the burlap and make them hang like tapestry, because it has great meaning for me, this new work. The mycelium is connecting all, like, these magical networks under our feet. They are sustaining all, and how they have kept us connected, through centuries, through ages. I mean, they're so resilient and they are so kind and they are so giving. I mean, when you read about mycelium stories, it just gives me pleasure, because all my life I have been trying to bring people together. Like Heidi, that is my intention, to bring all together, erasing all the differences. But if you look at the story of mycelium, it's the same. Like, they have been just trying their best to reach out to the trees, to the plants which need most. They survive. They serve nutrition and the water, and whatever they can do, and and they're keeping them together and sustaining them together. So I sometimes I think, if only we learn from nature and bring those teachings in our life, we will be better human beings. So that was my intention, and since this uh, think around has the same intention, same mission, so I thought, let me put these paintings up. And and also I wrote a poetry, which you have put it on the exhibition. Is about, we are woven like a tapestry, and I really believe in it. So somehow it all came together, like, connecting me with Rachel Levin, and then I creating these. And before these tapestries, I was trying to do even my humanity series, on a canvas, but I was adding burlap at the bottom. So I made them look like tapestries. Somehow, because I like unstretched canvas, because they are light. When you put I love doing large works. When you put the large works on canvases, they become heavy and they become difficult to move around, ship around. So somehow, because I can't resist doing large work, I have decided to hang them like tapestry. So even my calligraphy paintings are done on the canvas, and I add the border on the top and the sleeve on the top, and put a wooden bar on it. So with D-rings, so museums accept it, galleries accept it. It's not a big problem. And it's so easy to ship them, roll them in the tube and just ship them. So somehow, since I would say since few years, I'm doing this kind of work, which is not the regular tapestries, but they are my tapestries.
But what I love about your work is it's always changing, and I know the change is only constant. And but the link and the connection between all your paintings is the same. Like
Yeah,
you have I can see the connection with nature. I can see that it is coming right from your heart, but the medium has changed and the way it has shown has changed and your stories change. But it is all about consciousness. It is all about connecting with the universe, and we all are universal being and we all are connected with each other. It's just so fantastic.
thank you for that, because I know I do keep. I mean, when you work every day,
Mhm.
you cannot do the same thing every day.
Right,
And
right,
moreover, as I'm telling you, I'm inspired by universe. Like, it just comes out, whichever form it wants to come out. I just don't interfere. I just let it happen. So that's what I do in my studio. And every time magic happens, like, I don't know what's going to come, and it just appears before me. So change is constant, you're right. And change is growth. I mean, there's beautiful growth, and this is how you grow as an artist, like, it's natural. I'm not trying to pretend.
right.
I cannot do the same thing again and again. But I'm so happy that you recognize the connection of all my work. So
Yeah,
that is very important, because that is what I am, like, whether you look at my work from 40 years back or you look at my work now, you will find the connection.
right.
And that's what I'm trying. I'm not trying, I'm happy to. It's
Yeah.
coming out like that way.
Right, that's what I was going to say. Like it's coming out. So when it comes out from your heart, it's gonna show the connection no matter what. I mean, like
Exactly. Yeah.
it's gonna come out, and that's the beauty of your work. Like as I said that we have done the exhibitions before, and we are doing it now. I can see that only the medium has changed, but the way the thing has been portrayed, or the story you're trying to tell, it gives the same connect with each other. And then like yeah, like universe, it has, we have the same aspects in the universe, but it's growing, as you said, that change is constant, and also it's a growth. It's a beautiful saying, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and another thing I wanted to say that though my work is, lyrical, calligraphic, layered, textured, but the common thread among them is they're trying to connect each other,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So, like, I just have a tagline now. I I say seeking oneness, connecting humanity, soil, and soul.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing. And I'm very happy to tell you that my collection of poems is also coming up soon. And its title again the same, Connecting Humanity, Soil, and Soul. And that's what I'm doing. Until unless we're connected with the soil, our soul will not be satisfied. So for human beings, it's very important to be connected with soil and soul.
Right, right. Yeah. Like I know that in the world, in so many years with evolution and things going on in the world, we have kind of disconnected a bit, in last few years, what has happened around the world, and
Yeah.
what has
It's
happened,
happening every day.
it's happening every day. So connecting back to the soil is connecting to ourselves and connecting to everyone around us.
Yeah.
And like as you said, that there is so much to learn through nature, because in nature everything is in a perfect balance.
Yes.
Ecosystem is in a perfect balance,
Yes.
and we are part of it. We cannot just take us out of nature and see it in a third person. We
Exactly.
are nature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
human beings actually think they are on the top of the all creatures,
Right.
but they are not. They're as like spider or ant or bee. They're all equal communities.
Right.
Because I did earlier one book, Our Earth Embracing All Communities. That series had all this symbolism that we are all one. I mean, like, you may consider that ant is just ant and we are human beings, but no. Uh, I mean, the sacred, ancient knowledge says that we are all in a circle and we are all equal. We are all same. We all same communities. Similar communities. Like, nobody is on the top. It's not a paradigm of, it's a
Yeah.
circular
Top of the food
paradigm.
chain kind
Yeah.
of thing. That's
Yeah, yeah.
what
It's a
we are.
circular paradigm.
Yeah. Right, great, great. So Salma, let's talk about your connection with Think Round. As I said, that you're a long-term friend with Heidi and Think Round. How do you feel about that connection? Yeah, you talked a little bit about how you thought about this exhibit and doing it with Think Round. So I just want you to elaborate a little bit more about your connection with Think Round.
Oh, well, I have known Heidi for, I think, more than 10 years now. And I don't deny that we have appreciation for each other.
Mm.
And I appreciate what she is doing, and she likes my work. So we have been together for a long time. I've shown a few times in your gallery, and she did my family and all that. Like, there has been a connection, and I appreciate what she's doing, and I hope her dreams comes true of creating this virtual home, for all. And all my support is for her and her organization. She has worked hard. I know that. And I wish her all the best.
Yes, yeah. Well, I know because I know about that like you have been in a good relation and a long-term relation with Think Round, and you have done a lot of exhibits before as well. And then you are part of Paradise Project, where your family has been painted and is part of that
Yeah,
project. Yeah, so it's kind of extension of that connection,
exactly. Yeah.
right? Yeah, so it's great.
And as I said, our mission is same, like,
Mhm.
you know, bring all together.
Right.
And the words are different. Like she says, Earth is home, humans are family. And
Mm.
I say that I'm seeking oneness, connecting humanity, soil, and soul. But it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Same thing.
Different words, same thing.
Different words,
Same,
yeah.
same thing.
Yeah. So that way, I think we are connected.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, that's nice. I think yeah. I have to tell you, it's always great talking to you because I see in your work, I know that, but whenever we have talked before or during this conversation, I always feel this freshness because I know it's coming from your heart, and then whatever comes from the heart, it's always seeking connection. It's same, but it's fresh at the same time. So I applaud you for what
Thank
you
you.
do. Um, uh,
Thank you.
I know very very rare people can get so inspired and then their work come from their heart, and you're one of them. And I really respect your work, and I wish you all the success and I wish all the inspirations come to your mind and then you put it on paper.
Thank you.
And we are waiting for your poems to come out. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I'm looking forward to that. It's being published from a UK publisher,
Uh-huh.
and hopefully by fall it will be
Uh-huh.
out. And another good thing happened recently. I'm just sharing.
Mm-hmm.
You talked about my public art that I have in Pennsylvania and San Diego, but now I have in Emeryville.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's
Yes, it
correct.
came up just recently that my sculpture is being installed. Is installed in Emeryville Senior Center. So I'm really excited that in my city I have my work now.
Right, right. So, if you want, just give us a brief intro or a brief um, idea about that sculpture which is there in Embryville right now.
Oh, I do these sculptures. They just spread joy and happiness.
Mhm.
These are my happy people. I want to spread that joy, and that was my intention when I started doing them digitally. Like because um, they are fabricated through laser cut or water jet cut, so they can be small or big. So when I started doing them, I wanted to spread them all over in public places to spread the joy. So this, especially this one, is called Let's Dance Together.
Mhm.
And in Emeryville Senior Center, all kinds of people come, like older people mostly, and they are learning to dance and exercise and doing the social activities. And I just wanted to share with them that joy, that we are done. And believe me, I'm so happy. I've been there this week just to see the reaction, talk to some people, and they are so happy. Everybody's taking photograph. Everybody's want the business card, and they are saying, "You, this is so beautiful. We would love to. Is it permanent? You will not take it back?" I said, "No, I'm not taking. It's a commission work from the Emeryville city, so
Uh-huh.
yours to enjoy."
Yeah.
So that really made me very happy. And
Mm.
hopefully I'll have more interactions with these people, because I live in Emeryville. So
Mhm.
that gives me a joy. So it's basically joyful two figures dancing together.
Mhm. Perfect. Well, I would love to see it when I come to Embryville because I have seen the picture of your sculpture, but I would like to see it in person as well.
Sure, you must see that. Yeah.
Yes.
Come over to my studio also.
Okay. Yes, definitely. I think I've never seen your studio before. I
Yeah.
should come to your studio and
Okay.
see, and then let's have a chat in your studio sometime.
And then go to Emeryville
And
to
then
see
go to
the
Embryville
sculpture.
and see the sculpture and maybe eat some Indian food
Okay.
and come back.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, sure.
yeah, well, it's again, it's so nice meeting you and so nice chatting with you, and thanks for being with us. So for our viewers again, Salma Arastu's exhibition, We Are Woven Like a Tapestry, with our another very talented artist, Rachel Liebman. They both have their artworks up for viewing in our Think Crown Studios at Fillmore Street. So please make your appointment, contact at info@thinkcrown.org and go see those beautiful artworks until we have them.
Yeah. And on 16th of August, I'll be giving the curatorial tour, and even Rachel will be there. Both of us are giving to some of our friends. So anybody who's interested, most welcome to join us.
Yeah,
It's
please
going
let
to
us know.
start at 11 a.m. on 16th of August.
16th of August at 11 a.m. Mark the time. Perfect, Salma. So thank you so much, and you have a good evening.
Thank you. Take care. Yeah. Thank you, Richa.
No
Nice
problem.
talking to you.